Imagine sitting in a crowded theatre surrounded by some of the greatest athletes in the world. The room goes quiet as Prince Harry takes the stage at the TIME100 Sports Gala. He doesn't talk about world records, championship rings, or millions of dollars. Instead, he drops a line that leaves the entire room dead silent. Sport is medicine. It brings us back to ourselves. It's a beautiful quote, but if you really stop and think about it, what does that actually mean? How does kicking a ball, running a trail, or lifting a heavy piece of metal actually bring you back to who you are? The truth is, most of us look at sports entirely wrong. We think it's about six-packs, fitness, and winning. But the science shows it's actually the ultimate cheat code for your mental survival. Here is what Prince Harry got exactly right and why movement might be the exact medicine you need right now. When you get stressed, overwhelmed, or burnt out, you start to feel disconnected from your own body. Your brain feels foggy, your thoughts race, and you feel like you're trapped inside a cage of your own anxiety. When you force your body to move, your brain flips a massive chemical switch. It releases a rush of endorphins and dopamine, the chemicals that make you feel happy and rewarded. But more importantly, it releases something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Scientists literally call BDNF miracle grow for the brain. It fights off depression, repairs damaged brain cells, and forces your nervous system to calm down. Sport doesn't just change your muscles, it rewires your mind. It acts as an anchor, pulling you out of your chaotic thoughts and dragging you right back into the present moment. Think about how much noise is in your head on a daily basis. Notifications, unread emails, bills, relationship stress. Your brain is constantly fragmented. You are everywhere at once, which means you are nowhere completely. You cannot worry about your credit card debt while trying to catch a fast-moving ball or navigating a rocky trail on a mountain bike. It forces you into what psychologists call the flow state. It's a magical zone where self-consciousness completely vanishes, the background noise of life goes mute, and your focus narrows down to one single thing: the next step. In a world that is constantly trying to tear your attention apart, sport is one of the few places left where you are allowed to just be. Prince Harry didn't just learn this from a textbook, he saw it firsthand through the Invictus Games, the international sporting event he founded for wounded and injured military veterans. He watched men and women who had lost limbs, suffered severe brain trauma, and struggled with severe PTSD find their lives again on a sports field. Why? Because trauma makes people isolate themselves. It makes them feel broken and alone. Sport does the exact opposite. It gives you a team. It gives you a shared mission. On the field, you aren't defined by your scars, your past, or your anxieties. You are defined by your effort and your resilience. It restores the identity that life tries to steal away from you. Next time you lace up your sneakers, go for a swim, or hit the gym, stop looking at it as a chore or something you have to do to burn calories. Look at it for what it truly is: medicine. When the world gets too loud and you feel like you're losing your grip, move your body. It's the fastest, most reliable way to find your way back home.
Sport isn't just entertainment and competition. Sport is medicine. Around Invictus, we call it service after service, because our service to others never ends. And in the end, that is the ultimate power of sport. It brings us back to ourselves. And long after the medals are won, and the records are broken, and the crowds have gone home, what remains isn't the scoreboard. It's the person sport helped us become. For some, sport creates champions. For others, it saves lives.
What is the one sport or physical activity that always helps you clear your head when life gets overwhelming? Drop your answers below.